Hi, I'm Gad. This is my gym. It's Red Box Gym, and I'm really keen to show you around. Okay. Hey, Joe.
Hi.
So totally awkward, not awkward. Like we do this all the time. Hello, Aman.
Hello.
Welcome. Jodie underpins everything that happens at the desk, but she also teaches our Fit Kids program. So under her initiative, she's been really keen to teach kids from the age of 6.5 fitness, and kids can do everything that we can do, and they can sometimes do it better. So that idea that they can play and be involved in fitness has been awesome. So many kids now between 6, I think the ages are 6 to 8 and then 8 to 12 are coming in, learning how to do movements that eventually will be weight-based, but at this stage, just with pipes and things that are easy to play with. So that happens twice a week. The rest of the gym, this is Guy, our manager.
Hey guys.
And Troy, Guy's long-suffering trainee. So Guy you'll see here all the time. Guy underpins everything that happens in the gym. He's the guy that you walk in at 5:30 and he's here on the weekend. People come in to sign up and he happens to be on the way past and sees them standing in front of the door, and he's one of the most welcoming and genuine humans that I've had a chance to meet. So for me, no question that he's the guy that underpins the operations of this. My vision, he executes better than anyone I've ever seen. So as gyms go, like, the top floor looks pretty standard, right? Except I've made a real effort to put things in that train, or that I can train people in the way that I really believe. So ski ergs, assault bikes, rowers, and this is just upstairs. So normally our cardio floor would be all treadmills, but what we're doing is we're making space bit by bit so that we can add in functional training. It's fine, Sam. So the gym is friendly, and it's one of those places where we know everyone that comes in. It's in Murwillumbah. Murwillumbah's a small town. And part of what we do well, I think, is that we make a space that people want to come to and they want to come back to. I want to come back to it. I enjoy driving here, I enjoy getting out of the car. And if everyone can feel that way, whether that person is 6 years old, or 10 years old, or 14 years old, or 80 years old, if the space is welcoming, then, and the training is like as best as we can make it, as professional as we can make it, and it's fun, people will come. We'll have fun, and they'll have fun. Everyone gets to train well together, and that for me is important, that idea of people being connected to each other. So as we move through the gym, we've just upgraded, we've just put most of our free weights on the same level. So the building was an old factory back in the 50s, built in 1950 by the Williams family. They built it up higher than the highest recorded flood level. So we're up now about 3 meters in the air. The last flood came through, we got water all around in town, top floor, no problem at all. So this is our free weights area these days. And so this room originally would have been the room, so the building was originally a joinery. This is the room that the timber would have been hoisted into, so massive iron beams up top, huge concrete pillars, and the thing was built to last. It was built to hold massive amounts of weights. And we've just added to it now. So matted the whole floor, put Olympic lifting platforms in, like double set of dumbbells. Then, like the things that I really love having in my gym, I always wanted really cool Atlantis gear. So this year I splashed out, I bought like the best Atlantis gear I could. They're a manufacturer of really top end gym equipment. So Atlantis Blue Hand Developer, it's in my gym. Reverse Hyper, which for those of you that are powerlifting or that are at cutting edge of what's going on in fitness will know, we had that manufactured for us by a guy that comes to the gym. So we're really proud. We're really proud of the thing that we've set up. We're proud of the space that we've built. We love the building that it's in, and the people that are here and training, I think, are beautiful people that want to see each other do really well, people that care about the people around them. And kind of that's indicative of the nature of Murwillumbah too. As a town, I find we're friendlier than other places that you go to, and maybe every small town says that, but for me, Murwillumbah, a place that I grew up in, I never imagined as any kid that I would come back to. But being here and being integral in the town is something that I feel really strongly about. And I think that's why, or where that really strong feeling of community and connectivity comes from. For me as a 12-year-old, this place, the same gym, was a haven. And now I get to give that back, just better and like with double stuff. So that's the space that I've created. Wooden, concrete, like tough. And just keep on emphasizing that as well. Like, gyms are spaces that shouldn't be fluffy and light. You should be able to have fun in them, but the place should be like gritty and about business, but also that anyone can jump in and do it. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you've never been to a gym. It doesn't matter if you're a hardcore powerlifter. Like, I've got spaces in the gym that all of those people can come to and feel comfortable. And I think that's the real success for me of this place. I can watch someone that's 18 and getting after it next to someone who's 80, and both of those people can gain from each other. And you'll see that every day in the gym. You'll see the older guys giving the younger ones a hard time. And when I say older guys, I mean 80 years old giving me a hard time. And it's good. It keeps me humble. And I think it keeps everyone humble too. We have two sites downstairs. We'll go down to group fitness first, and then we'll scoot through into CrossFit as well. This is our new group fitness space. Originally we had weights down here, and that worked out great for a while. It was time to update the space, and so we did. So laid really awesome rubber mats down, made this closer, more intimate space for group fitness, which personally I think works way better. It's a definite space that is designed to be trained in. Mirrors on the side so you can check your technique. In the future, we'll have more martial arts here, and I wanted a space that could be dual use. So we could use it for teaching classes in, we could also use it for teaching martial arts in too. I think the synthesis of kids teaching, or teaching kids rather, to do martial arts, as well as move and encourage fitness, the two things fit together really nicely. Discipline is important, so is activity and movement. And if everyone can do both of those pieces together, I feel like I can make a difference. And that's something that's super important to me. Like, otherwise, why do it? Otherwise, you know, like, what do you do? Like, what's the legacy that you could potentially leave? And for us here at Red Box Gym, and for me personally, I think that synthesis could be something that we could give not only our own community, but other communities as well. So we've got one more space to see. We're going to head through this way, head through the door. I swear this is not set up. This just happens to be Guy and Troy again. Guy trains Troy. So the way that we train here at Red Box Gym is definitely influenced by a few things. I found CrossFit in 2009. We continue to be a CrossFit affiliate to this day. We were always Red Box CrossFit, which is where the Red Box Gym name came from. And then CrossFit I found was great, a great starter to then launch off and learn about other things, to learn about Olympic lifting. It led me to find out about OPEX, which is James Fitzgerald's organisation in the States, one of the most amazing providers of coach education I've seen. So really, if I think about it, this place is a synthesis of the things I've learned in CrossFit, and like, I do courses every year, I care about that. I'm not content to say I know everything. I want to find places where I'm humbled. So I found OPEX and James Fitzgerald. We walked in a course, that was about 2.5 years ago, and that humbled me. So I continue on that way to this day. And then our CrossFit space now is essentially 21 metres long, 12 metres across, and we have all kinds of different groups that use that with us as well. So there's our CrossFit classes that run 6 days a week. And then in addition, I'm really pleased to say that we've got, I guess, 2 really different streams. We've got an exercise physiologist under Peak Work Performance, Mark Sullivan and Alex Bushies, that both come in, and they train groups of veterans here every week. In addition to that, Ruth Feltham, who runs Euphoria, and who is really deeply passionate about using social work and using, I guess the mind is primary in her work, is what I'm trying to say. So she's getting people into the gym that have never been to a gym and probably would never come in the door. And those are people that would feel maybe ordinarily a little bit intimidated to walk into a gym. And the moment they come in, they find that the space is encouraging and welcoming. So both of those things add something to Red Box Gym that I think makes us really unique. So deliberate focus on kids, Euphoria, which is like mind coaching wrapped up with physicality, individual programming that we like derive from, in my mind, the best provider of that education in the world, and as well exercise physiologists all here. And if that wasn't enough, there's also massage here as well. So yeah, like you've pretty much seen the entire gym now. You've seen the space that has taken us 10 years to create, from one level now over two, and from CrossFit being a tiny little 90-meter box to being this massive room that you see now, dedicated group fitness room, like intentionally procured like weights and equipment that are the pieces we want, as opposed to the pieces that turn up, or the pieces that you see in every gym. And we're in this beautiful little town, so this is Murwillumbah, and this is Red Box Gym, and I'm really happy to have been able to show it to you. I just realised how cool it is that I can take you like from one end all the way down the stairs and all the way back up the front stairs again. I feel like I should do some kind of kettlebell walk thing now. Now that I know I can do that, it's like, why haven't I been using that in our workouts?